What's up guys, Slimmiscos54 here, and today I just want to do a bit of a promo video for the Justice Department of Los Santos and County little roleplay group that'll be going on. I don't know exactly how long this video will be going on for, but I just want to make everybody aware that this series will not be possible if I don't get people in. And it's no fun with like me and one criminal. I'm talking of a group of at least, before I can actually make this a proper series, I need at least 4 other people in here, like when we're doing patrols at once, to be able to actually make this a full roleplay type feel to it. So, needless to say, pretty much how it works is the ratio that any roleplay group should know and should go by, in my opinion, is a 2-to-1 ratio. For every 2 cops, there should be 1 criminal. So, or 1-to-2 ratio for every criminal, there should be 2 cops. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, so just as clarification, to make it clear, I don't know why I said it like... Anyway, who cares? Wording... You guys know English isn't my first language, so we're all good. So we have to... I want to get this series going because I feel like it can be a lot of fun with the right people. So what I really need you guys to do is, if you're interested, or if you know somebody who's interested, you can pause the video right now. There's my gamer tag on the top left. Skull FeARz. I know it's different from my YouTube channel name, but it's on Xbox. Nope, Xbox One. And that is the only platform of at the moment. Eventually, I want to get a really good gaming PC to be able to run LSPDFR, and, you know, I'd like to be able to do like DOJ, maybe? I don't know. But anyway, we'll kind of go with that at a later point. Anyway, so the whole point of this video is to kind of promote the Justice Department of Los Santos and County. This crew, like I say, will, in these videos, it's not really a crew, it's just a group, community of role players. If you're not gonna, like, these videos literally can't happen with, like, actually being involved and everything. And not necessarily you guys, but if you guys have friends who really enjoy doing role plays, you know, just tell them, hey, you know, you can go join this guy's thing and roleplay group, and sorry, thing just sounds weird. Oh my god. Join this guy's roleplay group, and you know, it looks like a lot of fun to see how it's like. I'm not, just as a clarification, I want this to be fun. It's a semi-realistic roleplay group, like I've said, but I don't want it to be so realistic that there's no fun in it, you know? So, for example, the reason why I turn my radar off, you will have to have it turned off. It is semi-realistic. You have to stop at red lights, which I'm doing a horrible representation of. Preferably not to crash. What else? you know, kind of stop red lights, stop signs, you know, follow traffic laws as a normal roleplay community would do. You know, so kind of everything like that. If you guys have ever watched Jeff Fabiano or XX Ranger Scopes XX, with Jeff Fabiano, I kind of, at first it would be like Code Zero patrols, and then once we get enough people, it would be like DOJ. And this is the thing too, is that I don't want, like, arguing, you know, have fun with it, but, like, there's some restrictions, like, don't, well, okay, let me put it to you this way, for example. For a cop, you need a nightstick, a flashlight, carbon rifle, SMG, flare gun, pistol, combat pistol, tear gas, and a pump shotgun. That's it. If you want to be a cop, that's literally it. And if you guys do want to start roleplaying, you're like, oh yeah, this seems like fun, but I have no experience, I don't care. I can teach you. It's no biggie. I don't mind. So if you guys are curious on how training works, you'll learn how to do a proper traffic stop. I actually do have a website that I made up for an actual kind of working database. So that'll end up happening. I'm actually going to put a link to that website in the description if you guys want to go check it out. I will let you know right now, I've been so busy lately. I have not had the time to actually do it. But the majority of it, it's like, there's actually like a vehicle so how it works is, at the beginning of a patrol, the criminals, what your job will be is, you're gonna have to send me an email of just, like, in it put your gamer tag, so that way I know who it is. And then you're gonna have to send me, you can make up a name for your character, and if you're in a vehicle, you have to send me what the plate is. And for roleplay purposes, this is a realistic part of it, what we're gonna do is, you can choose if that vehicle is registered to you, if it's registered to somebody else, and you want to go along with like a story of it, oh, it's my friend or whatever, and pretend that it is and you actually stole it or whatever. Like, have fun with it. You can't really, like, don't do the same thing. You know, like, don't go like shooting the cops with like miniguns or RPGs. That takes the fun out of the roleplay. It's kinda boring when all you're doing is just shooting rockets at each other, 'cause literally the only thing that happens is it's just a big shit show, literally. So yeah, if you guys want to join, this is kind of just a little promo video to kind of get it out there, hopefully. I might do another promo video, that's why it says promo video part 1. I think the other promo video that I wanted to do is actually like when we get more people, to kind of put together some clips, maybe. Figure out how to do that. I think there's a way that I know how to do that. Not off the top of my head, but if I go and look, I could probably find it. Timing wise, now that I think about it. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know exactly when videos are gonna be put out. For this series. I don't even know if they're gonna be put out at all. Like I said, if I don't get enough people, then it just won't happen. So the lengthiness of these videos will depend. I'd like to keep it kind of, I say short, sweet, and to the point, but some of my videos are longer. Sometimes you kind of will be expected to kind of give up your life, not really, to go on a game and play for roleplay for about 2 hours. That's generally the kind of window slot that I don't know if you guys have ever actually paid attention to that, but most of my videos are never like over, I think, like 2 hours and 10 minutes, 2 hours and 5 minutes. I try and keep them within 2 hours, just because I find after 2 hours they start to get boring. So, not necessarily to make it, but watching it, I know how it feels. So, you know, we'll see. Anyway, so what's gonna happen is this. So just a sec. Okay. So now we're going to move on to the different things that you need. So, no, wait. Oh my lord. I am so sorry, guys. My head's all over the place. It's been a long day, and I'm extremely tired right now. So, yeah, I just yawned. That proves it. If you guys want to go look at the other Justice Department Los Santos and County video, it was a information video. So if you guys want to go to my playlists and just look at GTA 5 JDLS&C, the playlist, it should be there. You guys can go over and watch that. I would really appreciate, though, if you guys kind of would take the time and be in these videos. I love interacting with you guys and everything. I'm always open to meet new people, as long as you're not a dick. Because if you're gonna be a dick, you aren't gonna be in my videos. That's just the way I work. To define that, because I know some people are gonna say otherwise in the comments, probably. Yes, I am a dick. And yes, that kind of completely disregards the entire point that I just said, but a dick to where it's funny, and I don't usually go over the edge with people joking around. But if you're like going over the edge, and where I draw the line especially is if you're gonna come in here and start making fun of people's families, shit's gonna hit the fan big time. Oh, and I would like people who are committed. So if you want to do this, I know, for example, I know some people that I've done, like, worked with in the past, on roleplay have been extremely successful because he was committed. He actually, as far as I know, the biggest emergency services realistic roleplay group on Xbox, as far as I know, for GTA 5. I think it was the biggest one, at least. He had like 130 members, and it was crazy because when I first saw him do it, it was like he was at like, I don't know, very, very little, and then I kept going every like couple days and looking, and it just kept growing and growing and growing, and it hit over 100 members. I'm like, holy shit. And you know, it makes it fun when you have different like calls going on at once. So how it would work is, if I'm on, okay, So I guess it would kind of have to work like this. So if I'm on a call and you're on a different one, for example, if we ever get enough people to make it so that we have enough officers for 2 calls, what'll happen is you'll have to go in game chat, because I'll need to kind of do mine. But if you guys are on like a traffic stop or whatever, if it's like really, really boring and I want to do something, you know, I'll go over and kind of just act as a backup unit or whatever. As well, you guys also see me in both the cop and criminal side of things. So for example, right now you guys can see my guy character. So this is how you guys are gonna tell. I'm not gonna put like Civ, LSPD, or Sheriff or whatever in the title for every video, but how you guys can tell is just by the outfit and the character. So for example, so I have the guy character. So if you guys see me start off a video where I'm in this, you guys would know we'll be patrolling like downtown Los Santos and everything. As well as if it's a guy character, we will be doing some type of police work. This is Sheriff, so we're probably going to be in like Blaine County, Sandy Shores, and Paleto Bay. San Andreas Highway Patrol, this is the outfit for that. We will be on highway, so we'll get a lot of driving in there. If we get enough players, we'll do, this is the EMT, which is just a paramedic. This is a horrible fire department outfit that I'm really not even gonna, we'll get, if I can ever get, if we can get Joe back in this, then I know he has better firefighter uniform, so this is FBI, so we'll be going like undercover. And I also plan on getting, where is it? This. So this is the Vapid Dominator GTX. We're at 505,000. I'm gonna try and get to 725,000. Get this, and pretty much customize it like what was on the. If you guys watched the Vapid GTX or Vapid Dominator GTX customization video and all that, you'll know that I actually didn't. I seriously, going into it, did not intend for it to look like an undercover type police car, but the more and more I looked at it, thinking about roleplay reasons, I was like, oh my god, yeah, that pretty much looks exactly like it. So I was like, oh well, might as well, right? So yeah, once I get that customized and everything, that's gonna be used for like bait cars, clearly going undercover for tracking a high value criminal, as well as if you guys are interested in going undercover, you will need an FBI uniform, which I have no problem getting you guys. And depending on what will happen, we'll either get, for undercover cars, we'll kind of try and fill them up with officers. Kind of, so if you're doing like a high value target, hopefully we'll have like 1 target and I don't know, 6 would be nice. And then you can either choose to be in a Vapid Dominator GTX, and I will get you guys the customizations for that. I will let you guys know what you have to customize it. And you can either choose between that, or you can choose that or the Bravado Buffalo. Not the Bravado Buffalo S, the one that Franklin has, but just the Buffalo. That is an option as well. For an undercover, you just kind of make it black, and then, yeah. If they ever add the, like, I think it's like a 20, it's either 2015, 16, or 17 Charger, it'll pretty much be the exact same color scheme if they ever add it, and that'll be used for undercover instead of the other Ruffalo. So, yeah. Other than that, guys, this was just a video to kind of promote it, because I do want this to be a series. In a way, it's kind of a non-working series, like, if you know what I mean. It's like, you know, it might, like, it's just that it's not working as in I need something for it that I don't have, but it's out there, but it doesn't work because I don't have what I need. And if you have no idea what I mean by that, I could have just put it in simpler terms and saying, I need more people, so this can't become a series until then. I made that a lot more complicated than it had to be. Okay, well then. So yeah, I really do need people to, you know, kind of, and don't just join it to join it, like join it if you kind of have a passion for roleplay, because at times, I'll admit, it can get boring as hell, but if you have, I've been in one roleplay session where we have about, I think we actually had like 12 to 15 people. And they were all like good role players and everything, and they actually did, like, it was the most fun I had doing roleplay, because nobody was like screwing around doing what they weren't supposed to and stuff like that. So so yeah, if you know anybody or you yourself want to join, just send me a message or comment your gamer tag, and I will add you, and then I'll kind of give you the information that you need, because there is more that I'm not going to go into detail with. But so yeah, and the last thing that I'm probably going to say is, when you come to me to save time, have an idea in your mind of what you want to be. So like I said, there's, just a recap on that, what is there? I think there's, so Los Santos Police Department, so that would be patrolling, I'll just use the map, pretty much all here up to like the Vinewood sign down, so all this big area. Sheriff, which would be patrolling like from about this half of the map and all the way up to Paleto Bay, so we're probably going to need a decent amount of sheriff units. What's the next one? San Andreas Highway Patrol, you'll be patrolling the entire map on the highway, so you can like, I don't know, pull over. You don't literally have to go to the spot, but like here on like a bike, if you are doing highway patrol and you want to use a bike, I do have a customization for a bike. You're just gonna need the money for it, so that's up to you. But like, you could sit on the side of the highway, and then when you see one of the actual players going fast, you can like pull them over and stuff like that. So that's all across the entire map. EMT will be across the entire map as well. Same as fire department. That'll be kind of, the fire department and EMTs will kind of be based on where the general people who are patrolling, like the general area that it is. Get out of my vehicle. What the? Oh my lord. The FBI will kinda be all over the place, but they're like the undercover, so it'll depend on where. So we might have, for example, I think I actually did a little thing like over here-ish, around this area. Oh, I think it was, we were in like this alleyway or whatever, and we were doing a stakeout, and we were watching for a high value target to come out of wherever, the apartment or whatever, and the person who was acting as that, you know, we busted them, and you know, it's just stuff like that. So there will be some episodes will be shorter, but I will be including, I want to include like everything about the call, and some calls, in all honesty, depending on what call it is, it can last from 10 minutes to 2 hours probably. It wouldn't surprise me. Just depends on how many officers, how many suspects are involved, what the crime is, and who we have on duty with the most knowledge, pretty much. That's the thing with roleplay, it's always good to just keep it going. So, yeah. Oh, as well, there will be, you have the option, I didn't make an outfit for it, but you do have the option to do bike patrols, and what I mean is like pedal bikes on like Vespucci Beach. Mind you, that would probably have to be like an episode in itself where we're all doing it, because you probably aren't going to get much calls if we're doing it citywide. And it'll depend too, if we're doing citywide patrols, where you'll be. So, just all depends, that's all. But yeah, let me know if you guys are interested and what you're interested in doing. Yeah. I really hope you guys think about this and join. This would be, you guys would be part of the series. You guys would be featured in videos. As well, I'd probably have your guys' gamertag in my description. So, if you guys have any questions, comment away. I look at all the comments, so don't hesitate. I don't mind answering questions. And if I don't know the answer, then I'll find somebody who does have the answer for you. Or Google works a lot, so we'll find it on there. Yeah, so that's all for this video, guys. Oh, one last thing. So, I say semi-realistic. If you guys are going to watch these videos, just a disclaimer, if everything is not to the point, like we forgot something on a traffic stop and you're gonna comment about it, grow up. If you're that picky, you should probably be watching somebody else. Like, we do it for fun, not for perfection. So, just keep that in mind. Yeah. Alright guys, well that's all for this video. Don't forget to message me if you guys are interested. Don't forget to like the video if you did enjoy it. Also comment to let me know if there's anything you'd like to see on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, peace.